There is a moment every dog owner knows. You make a sound, any sound really, and your dog's head slowly tilts to one side with that expression that makes grown adults completely melt. It is one of the most universally loved things a dog does. But here is a question nobody actually stops to ask. Why? Not the cute explanation, not the simple one, the real one. Because what is actually happening inside your dog's brain during that head tilt is far more fascinating than you have ever been told. And by the end of this video, you will know exactly which sounds guarantee that tilt every single time and why your dog cannot physically stop themselves from doing it. Start with the basic biology. Your dog's ears are extraordinary pieces of engineering. They contain 18 separate muscles that allow them to rotate, tilt, and adjust independently of each other. Humans have 3 ear muscles, and most of us cannot voluntarily move them at all. When a sound reaches your dog, their brain does not just hear it. It begins an immediate process of triangulation, using both ears to calculate the precise location, distance, and nature of the sound source. The head tilt is part of this process. By angling their head, your dog is repositioning their ear canal to capture more acoustic information from a sound that their brain has flagged as important but not yet fully understood. The tilt is not cuteness. It is focus. It is your dog's brain saying this sound matters, and I need more data. But here is where it becomes genuinely remarkable. Research published in Animal Cognition found that dogs tilt their heads significantly more often when they are processing words they recognize, but hearing in an unusual context or an unfamiliar tone. In other words, your dog does not just react to sounds. They react to sounds that almost make sense. The tilt happens most powerfully at the edge of understanding, when something is familiar enough to engage their full attention, but just unfamiliar enough that their brain cannot immediately categorize it. This is why your dog tilts when you say their name in a strange voice, when you imitate an animal sound, when you whistle a melody they almost recognize, or when you ask them a question in an upward inflected tone that their brain reads as a request for a response. Now here is something most owners have never considered. Studies from the University of Sussex confirm that dogs process the emotional content of human speech with a sophistication that was previously only associated with human infants. When you speak in a high-pitched questioning tone, your dog's brain activates its social processing centers at a measurably higher rate than with flat speech. The head tilt that follows is not just acoustic adjustment. It is social engagement. Your dog is orienting their entire head and face toward you because they are trying to read your expression at the same moment they are processing your sound. The tilt gives them a better sight line to your mouth and eyes simultaneously. They are listening and watching at the same time, and the tilt is how they do both at once. The sound that guarantee a tilt every single time follow a very specific pattern. High-pitched sounds that fall just outside your dog's usual experience. Words they know spoken in voices they do not recognize as belonging to you. Animal sound that trigger their prey or social instincts. Whistles that start at one pitch and bend unexpectedly to another. The sound of your voice asking a question at the end of a sentence with that specific rising inflection. Even the word okay said in a tone that sounds like you are asking rather than confirming. Each of these hits the exact zone where your dog's brain is fully activated but not yet satisfied. The tilt is the physical expression of that cognitive suspension, that moment of pure engaged uncertainty that their brain cannot resolve without more information. One last thing that most people find remarkable when they hear it. Research from Budapest Family Dog Project found that dogs who tilt their heads more frequently during human speech show higher scores on social intelligence assessments. The dogs who tilt most are not just reacting to sound. They are demonstrating a level of social attentiveness and communicative engagement that reflects genuine cognitive investment in the humans they love. So the next time your dog tilts their head at you, understand what you are actually watching. You are watching a brain that has decided you are worth its full and complete attention. You are watching an animal actively trying to understand you in the most complete way available to them. That tilt is not just adorable. It is one of the most intelligent things your dog does all day. Try the sounds in this video and tell us in the comments which one your dog could not resist.